Hi everyone, we're at Green Days Cafe, episode 4, Edmonds Racing TV. Toby Edmonds, Trent Edmonds, guys, I'm in the royal blue. Finally done my time, done my probation, and I've got a shirt, so I really feel part of the team.
It's taken 6 weeks to get you one. We had to order it in specially. Obviously, you're Adonis body, so we had to get that. Had to get it fitted properly for you. So anyway, who's that?
Fatty.
That Fatty Vorton. Come here. Come here. We had Curly the other day. Wouldn't let him on, but you can come on if you like.
What's this show? Is this a show or something?
This is, mate, we had a lot of viewers.
You've
Got a horse here, don't you? Watch it.
Oh, this is the one that 68 people watch.
Yeah.
This is live. This is live. Yeah.
Would you like to show Bruce how to host it?
Okay, I haven't hosted for a while.
Mate, I'm gone. You guys.
Hold on. He's a professional.
Yeah.
He's only been sacked by Channel 9 yet.
You guys can't have a winner last week, and I got the sack.
I tell you what, we could win our 12th
You're
load.
joking.
And you come.
See you, Bruce.
How good?
Fat.
I'm back. My career this is going like
Good to
this.
see you, mate. How are you?
I'm very well. Hello, Trent.
Fatty, how are you?
doing, boys? All right, now, you know I love my racing.
What a surprise.
Now, we've got an elephant in the room.
Who?
Grand Zoo.
Why is he an elephant?
Well, it ran 4th a couple of weeks ago. You were very disappointed.
Yes, I was
We
upset.
all were.
So the next day, what did you do to the horse?
We gelded him straight away. He didn't even get a look in. So I think you rang about 7:40 in the morning and said, mate, don't be so upset about everything. That run was okay and everything. And you were sort of asking maybe we should leave his nuts in, but...
I said, have you made a decision on whether to take its nuts off yet? And he said, they're gone.
So,
So, mate, it was 7:30.
yeah, we'll make the muck around.
So what happens? You have to transport the horse to a horse hospital?
No.
Lay it down and give it an anaesthetic?
In
Or what
the
do you
box.
do?
No, it's done in the Hosendock at home, standing up.
What?
Our vet done a super job. He never even swelled up or anything. He was a very good patient.
Do they actually get a needle somewhere?
Yeah. They put all the anaesthetic and everything into him. And it's like us having a minor surgery, so it's no problem. Easy.
And what happens to the actual... Where do they go?
Well, this strapper got them.
Fed to the dogs.
The strapper got it.
Yeah, she wanted to
What's
take
she
them
doing
home.
with them?
Well, given to she got 2 dogs, so they got fed.
The dog ate Grand Zoo's nuts.
Yes.
Oh,
Anyway,
that'll do.
enough about Grand
Are
Zoo.
you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Let's move on with the show.
Anyway, actually, it's back in work, you tell you, and it's firing up.
It's ready to go. Couple of weeks.
I think
What's wrong?
how are they going, the glasses?
No, they're good.
Mate.
Listen, the best bet. You know, I'm a Toby Edmonds fan and a Trent fan. The best bet last week.
We got 2 out of 3, didn't we?
What happened?
Well, we got beat. Simple.
Any excuses?
Not really. You know, much wanted to get over racing and everything behind him, and we got it wrong, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay.
Did
What
we?
about the one that was on Friday night at Sunny Coast? You said to me, this thing just wins.
Say I see you, yeah.
It
was
ran
another one.
last. It
It
got
ran
beaten
last.
28 lengths.
Heat stress.
Heat stress.
Yeah,
It was 18 degrees.
it was not. It was
Heat
30 odd.
Seriously.
Come on, get on with the show.
All right, let's talk about something positive. Grey Missile, Mr. Bellagio, big odds, and both ran second at Doomben.
Rang really good, didn't they, Trent? I thought Grey Missile was very brave. Didn't have much luck from the barrier. Just got caught 3 wide. Actually, Matthew McGilvray pulled our pants down. He rode the winner. Snuck up inside us, kept us out deep, and peeled off our backs and got us down late. So he went great. And Trent can tell you about Mr. Bellagio.
Yeah, so we just tried something different with him. His last run at Eagle Farm, when it whacked down raining, it was a bit of a head scratcher. Took the blinkers off him, rode him really nice and steady. Hadn't had a run for like 6 weeks, so that probably told the last 100 metres, but returned to form well. And if he keeps in that frame of mind and keeps racing like that, then a win's not too far away.
And so they'll start what, soon?
I think they both run over at the Gold Coast Saturday week. So
Great.
Aquas Jewel Day.
Great Missile goes to the gold market, and Mr.
Yep.
Bellagio possibly then maybe the week later.
Yeah,
Now you've got a big day planned tomorrow.
we have. Yeah.
Magic Millions, yearlings. You've got how many people coming to you? Got a parade of the horses.
Yeah, so it's between 100 and 120, I think. So the numbers are right up there.
All at your stables.
Yeah, so
Beautiful.
11 a.m. we parade 7 of our Magic Million purchases. The first 7 have been to the breakers, so they've been broken in. They come in and they'll just we'll parade those for existing clients and prospective clients.
Give me a couple of names and some of the sires you bought off.
Oh, we bought a beautiful Schwarz colt. Trent can let you down on all the pedigrees. He's a master of that.
You're the pedigree expert.
Yeah, so we bought a Schwarz colt from Twin Hills, who was a half to Chris Lee's horse owned by Guri, Sweet Melody.
Out of Sweet Melody.
Sorry, Smart Melody, I should say. She won 5 from 6. Was a really good race mare, and then I think had a colic attack and had to be put down, unfortunately. So he was an absolute ripper. We've tried to buy speed and precocity. That's the Australian market, and that's what works for all of us. So, horses by Capitalist, Flying Artie, Champion Sprinter, or big mix of horses. Better Than Ready, good Queensland sire, really lovely cutest colt. So there's a mixed bunch there, and something for everyone, I think.
Really excited by those first season sires like Flying Artie, Capitalist, and the like. They're cracking types, and we're quite confident we've bought extremely well. Headed up by our ex-host Bruce Slade, who's done a great job for us.
Mate,
Do you reckon you'll be every Friday morning be able to make it or not?
Oh, mate, I got Thursday night footy
Oh, okay.
all over Australia, mate. I probably can't make it. That's a shame.
Well, we've intruded today, so
mate,
now it's a start.
I said to him, what about a Toby and Trent Edmonds shirt? They wanted $40 for it. So, mate, I'm not buying a shirt. I couldn't even get a free hat.
You need one for you.
I need one, but mate, I'm going. I know I'm going. My old man wants me to start putting colour in it.
So, Stefan.
And Stefan, the great, thank you very much. Mate, he said, mate, I can fix your hair. I said, give me a break, I'm 60. Like, just let it go.
Moving on.
So anyway, it's all good.
No hair jokes.
Now,
You can't fix mine, I know that. Come on, keep going.
you did have 2 winners during the week. Wookie, tell us about Wookie.
Wookie was good, actually. We had 4 at Grafton. We were disappointed by the first 3, and Wookie brought us home after a long wait. Race 1 and 7. Rode him beautifully. Was just far too good for them.
Yep. And the other one was Beach Break. That was
Beach
a good
Break,
win.
yeah.
She certainly was. She was. She'd been knocking on the door. Start previous, there was a lot of carnage, and she was right out the back, hit the line super, stepped up to 1350, gave him a whacking. I think there's a lot more to come from her with a bit of maturity. She's still quite fine and frail. So I'm just going to have a look at her for the next couple of days, see how she comes through, and if we send her out, I think she's got a stack more to offer next prep when she just grows and thickens a bit.
You think she can be a miler?
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. That's all she wants to do is settle, which is quite funny, out of Oakley Girl, who was a really good get-up-and-go sprinting 2-year-old.
Sprinter,
She's by Sebring, so that they can do either, which is they can be precocious, or they've got some stamina as well.
Yep.
Now, heap of other
that?
horses.
Stamina?
Mate, it's all I had.
Oh, right.
I had no ability.
In the late 80s, was there? How did stamina go there? Keep going. Come on. What about in our match play? How's that go?
Well, you were playing for the Scone under 15s. Now, you had a heap of horses that ran nowhere.
Yeah.
So during the week.
Yeah. Which ones?
Well, what
You wanna
are
touch on them?
just pick a couple out of these ones. Zipporah, In Waves, Rumbarella, Broken Windows, Decisive Heart, Potro Duro, and Amore Danza. Just give me 1 or 2 of them that you think can win next time.
Potro Duro definitely improved. He's first up and he quite grows. That was a messy race. He got, Ryan went back to the inside, and there was a lot of carnage in that race as well. Ryan Plum, that is. And I thought, what was the other? Rumbarella was good. It wasn't ridden the best by our Northern Rivers jockey Andrew Mallion.
You spraying jockeys now?
Oh, why not?
Every week.
We get a spray. If we
Hey, Mallion, he goes good.
He does. He goes good, but he went to sleep on him. But anyway, that's okay. Sorry, mate.
Andrew, it's nothing to do with me.
He told me to say it.
Do they watch all the jocks?
Probably.
They're part of the 68 people.
Some do.
Are they?
Yes, there's only 68.
Ryan
I thought
Plum.
our audience was widespread.
Will
be
Ryan,
this
you
week.
know what? I do like Ryan Plum.
He's strong.
Yeah.
Good rider,
Very heavy.
Why, how come he doesn't get many rides in Brisbane and that?
Because he's heavy,
Is he?
He's
What do you
struggled to
weigh?
ride 57.
Does it very
Yeah,
tough,
okay.
yep.
He walk around probably 62 or 3, I think. So,
righto.
mate, you don't believe how much they put their body through, these guys, and everyone thinks it's easy. It's not easy for them. It sounds like easy money, but it's not. They sweat, they waste. You imagine not eating for 3 or 4 days leading up to a footy game. You couldn't do it.
Speaking of not eating,
What?
mate, You've lost 15 kilos.
When I hit my head, I
Eat
lost.
something.
I am eating. It's just
Is it stress? What is it?
no stress. Everything's good. Come on, get on with the show.
All right. Any other of those? Zipporah, has that got some ability?
Yeah, but
Okay, no, it hasn't. In other words. All right, let's have a look at Saturday. I love
Let's save
Saturday.
Terry's horse.
Oh,
Don't say that.
Dave. Sorry, Dave. No, it goes good. You got 3 in at Eagle Farm. Nick the Skip,
Yep.
Rukar, and Tardis.
Yes,
Now, you've got the. What about a couple of your barriers?
that's common.
There's so much.
That's
They're
common.
I know
disgusting,
it
aren't
is,
they?
but someone up there hates you. Barrier 14 for
someone?
Nick
There's
the
quite a
Skip.
few.
Barrier 15 Tardis. Actually, Nick the Skip wasn't it was up in Toowoomba, wasn't it, last run?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
the
poor
run
one.
before that, when he drew wide at Eagle Farm, was quite good. Toowoomba was fair, so we're going back to the place where he ran good the other day, 2 starts ago. Probably ride him in a similar manner at this stage, I'd have to say. Nice and steady, and then let him hit the line
Yep.
and see how we go. The horse come through the run well, so I see no reason as to why he can't race well. If he drew a softer barrier, that'd be great, but
Well, he's got Brad Stewart on. I heard you rapping Brad Stewart the other day.
Good jockey.
He goes good. 2 white gloves.
Yeah, yeah. He'll probably lead on this now. We want to ridden quietly. That's okay.
Well, he did that the
He
other
gets
day.
he gets away with them. That's all right.
Yeah.
I don't care what
they've
he
been
does.
winning, so...
Brad, right, do what you want, mate. I don't really care.
Yeah, don't take any advice from these blokes,
Yeah.
Brad. You know what
He
you're
goes,
doing.
goes the opposite way, but that's okay.
Now, I know you've got a massive rap on Ruka.
Ruka.
Robbie Fraud's on that one, barrier 3.
Yeah, nice colt. You know, we took him to Melbourne for the spring. He sort of, we were on the back foot in Melbourne because his blood was terrible when we got there, and we had to really work hard to get his blood right. We ran him at Moonee Valley the week before the Coolmore, and he was able to win him. We threw him in the deep end in the Coolmore, and he got galloped on in that race and didn't, finish last actually. But then we spelled him since, and
It was almost like Optimum, which I had a share in.
Yeah.
Same similar type program, and then he ran in the Coolmore and got smashed after 20 metres. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was, and this colt's, he's got a lot of qualities out of a family we know well. I think we've already spoken about the family, mining tycoon. So he's a half to Usmanov, another colt, another gelding of ours that won a couple of weeks ago at Eagle Farm. So he's a half to him by Rubik. We bought him Magic Million time a couple of years ago, and taken a long time to mature as they do. But tomorrow he kicks off his preparation. We're hoping he can get it done tomorrow. Softly drawn. Robbie Frad should just box seat, I would think, or might be a pair further back. He's been to Eagle Farm once when it was quite firm, and Matthew McGilvray went around the world on him, and he got beat. And then he went to Moonee Valley and won. So, look, he's in good order and ready to go tomorrow.
So, so far you've got Mallion and McGilvray. That's 2.
That's
Put
enough.
that
That's enough.
replay on from Ruka at Eagle Farm, and you'll see
Mate,
what I
don't
mean.
get upset. All right, and Tardis, barrier 15.
Yeah, first up, ordinary barrier. Probably Nelly has to start. I think we probably don't think there's any point in trying to rush her up onto speed. Just ride her a bit steady. Seems to be good speed in it. Find cover, and then probably ride for luck. Generally, she takes a run to get into her stride, and look, she'll still run well tomorrow. It's actually quite a good quality Class 6, that race. So if she's hitting the line hard, then we're in business for second up.
Yeah, sure. Okay, all right. Who's the, like when you two talk tactics, who's the brains behind the?
Oh, we
Not
got
much brains between both of us.
Thanks, Scoop.
talk for yourself. No, look, we got a couple of foremen in the background. That we work with pretty closely. And then that goes out the window when Brad Stewart gets on. Obviously, that's fine. But yeah, no, we get our form done pretty well, I think.
Yeah, right.
And
so these guys will suggest to you where it should be in the run and how to ride it?
yeah, we always get a suggestion. We always get the form done, and if we have a look at it, things change though. A lot of people get the same form. Not as us,
Yeah.
but not by the same form guys. But most speeds are the same. Most guys get the speed the same, and jockeys look at it, and then races that look with no speed on actually end up with speed in it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's all up to the jockey. How they begin is very important. Like Beach Break 2 starts ago when she got flattened out the barriers, and that's another thing I want to mention. No one sees that, and what I suggest to Racing Queensland is to have that vision,
Stewards footage
available for clients to see, because they just think the jockeys missed the kick on them when they don't actually get fucking smashed out the barrier.
Sorry, what do they get?
They get smashed out the barrier and end up.
Beep, 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 beep.
Sorry about that.
Mate, we're live. You can't say that word.
Righto. Anyway,
We'll cut it out later.
they'll take that on board, and maybe they'll act on that.
All right. Okay, 2 jockeys and the stewards.
Gold Coast.
Not the stewards.
You're on fire today. You're going good. Gold Coast. All right. Heritage Sash, Ryan Plum in Class 4, Race 4.
That's right.
It's got some ability in it.
Certainly does. Raced well the other day. First up, was really above himself. Geez, he was so naughty at the races, and he sweated profusely. Still ran well. Barrier 1 tomorrow, rail ride out. I think it's 10 metres from memory. We've got to make good use of him, and hopefully he's not far off the speed, because you don't want to be getting too far away from the fence. So he's improved a stack. Whether he might need one more run to be right at his top, that's why we dropped him back to the provincials. So hopefully he can knock this off tomorrow, and then we can head back to Saturday grade with him.
When the rail's right out that far, does that actually, it suits front runners?
It can do. It's all tempo related. You can finish on from back, but historically, if they jump out and walk, they're very hard to run down if they're up on the speed. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. All right. All right then.
You can't say it, can you? Bucephalus, I'll help you.
Bucephalus.
That's it.
Anthony Allen. Actually, it's got some ability, hasn't it? It's nominated in 2 races. You've got race 5 and 7.
Undecided which one we run in, but
Anthony
whichever
Allen,
one we
Ryan
run in.
Plum riding it.
Yeah.
In the other one.
So whichever one we run in, we haven't sort of discussed which one yet,
Right.
but he'll run well. He's going super. He ran great the other day. We let him lead off a really. He led off a. Sorry,
It was a frantic tempo.
Frantic tempo. And he was
Nearly broke 46.
Yeah,
first
game
half
enough to
mile.
hang on, and this horse has got a lot of ability, but needs a bit of confidence to go on with it. You know, so hopefully.
I saw it 2 starts ago. I watched this run. It was very impressive.
That was last start.
Yeah.
2 starts ago it was ordinary.
3 starts ago.
3 starts ago was okay as
That
well,
was it.
but in between it was ordinary.
There's nothing like research. Hello, that won't get a run.
Won't get around tomorrow.
15th emergency, righto. Or that's Sunday, Sunny Coast,
15th.
Pecola.
Cola.
She was all right first up.
Hang on, it's in 2 races.
Yeah,
so
she'll run in race 2. Sorry.
Race 2, Ryan Malone. Oh, you got Ryan's back on.
Yeah.
So she
actually
got
raced
flattened as
well. She run on okay. Probably run out of fitness. Has come on since that and step up in journeys super.
Yep.
Drawn soft. So we've got to try and make good use of her. She got walloped out of the barriers as well, so she spat right out the back. Looks a fairly even race. I don't see any standout. So, we're hopeful that she goes well. She has improved a bit, and especially her looks. Track work during the week's been quite solid. So, good each way chance there, I think.
Trent actually bred her.
Did you?
Couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
I'll breed the Rothsay out of her. That will be good.
For anyone looking, we've got one in the sales
Yeah.
next week by Almahar as well.
Yeah.
Half sister, a half brother to her. Sorry.
Yeah.
So we need it to win.
We
It
need,
might
some
drive the
support.
price
We
up.
need some support in the sale, guys.
If anyone's got some money, Curly. Jimmy.
Jimmy Vernon, yeah.
Jimmy Vernon.
He's good to go.
He's worth plenty.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan Maloney's had some great success, hasn't he?
Oh, he's flying, Ryan.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Alligator blood.
No, we're so proud of him to be able to get on a horse like that and to be able to win a Group 1 finally for him. Great effort. David Van Dyke too. I congratulated him on Wednesday. Great training effort. That horse is, to be able to keep that horse up and do what he's done. He went through the Magic Million Carnival the spring before Magic Millions and now onto the autumn. So that's a super effort, and from a really, really solid, tough gelding, I'd suggest.
Yeah.
Good
When
horse.
that race, the start before, was a Catalyst,
Yep.
Catalyst down the mate. That was as good as it gets, wasn't it?
Yep.
It took me back to Hyperno and Salamander, the '79 Melbourne Cup.
Wow.
Of course, I was
Could you
on Salamander.
Got beat, yeah, no
Roy
doubt.
Higgins, please. Just one more of these, Roy. Oh, he's gone now, so it doesn't matter. Hello. It's going to run possibly at the Sunny Coast Race 6. Brad Stewart. Oh, big Stewart. He could be your new man.
Yeah, he's good, Brad. I'll keep talking about it. He's
Yeah.
really good. Trent can fill in on LLO.
She trialled up well the other day on a softish track, so if it's soft again, that'll enhance her chances. Drawn a bit awkward, so probably punch her forward and try and make good use of her. And if she gets a soft enough time and the track conditions suit, she'll race a lot better. It was a bit dumbfounded by that first run. She went terrible, so that's why we sent her back to the trials. Pulled up from that with like a little hamstring twinge. We worked hard on it. She come right and has trialled well, worked well subsequently. So hoping more than confident with her because you know, a run how she produced first up doesn't give you the greatest amount of confidence. So hopefully she goes there and improves a fair bit.
The Archer Park guys had a winner from through the week. They're flying.
Who's your biggest client?
Manuel Bloodstock.
Okay.
By a
What
long way.
happened to the red with the yellow scene?
I said no. Yeah, they
still there, quite
haven't
big.
bought
Yeah, that's
Heritage
good.
Sash. So,
Yeah, they're good.
Yep.
Yep.
They're not racing as many horses now, by the way, but you know they've
Yeah.
been great supporters. We give them a wrapper every week. Peter O'Brien, Kevin Maloney, Bill Mitchell. Not so much Bill.
Oh, Billy Boy.
Bill, not so much Bill, but Kevin and Peter are very, very good supporters.
He was a good trainer today, wasn't he? Bill Mitchell.
Yeah, that's some good horses.
Super.
Blue with the white and the red hat.
What were they? Blue with the white and the red
The
hat.
white diamond, blue, and the red hat.
Okay.
There's some of the great horses, some of the greats. All right, now, sports bet. You know, I love sports bet. They're fantastic. I have a problem. I only have 26 cents in my account. So, anyway.
Might get a bonus bet out of this. Is that what you're asking?
Great.
I think that's where it's going.
Cash. They're a great company. What's the sports bet of the week?
My sports bet of the week?
Yes.
My sports bet of the week is tonight, Vertical. We haven't touched on it.
Oh, this is the one that won at 20 to 1.
Yes, that's right.
26 in the 20s.
Yes.
You must have had some on.
No, we didn't back it, but we just like to see the way he went. He's got the same alley tonight, so I'm going with him. Don't know what Trent's going with, but I'm going with him tonight.
I'll be safe. Ruka.
There you go.
Simple.
$1.50 shot.
Well,
Now, just on punting, there's a horse called Vanna Girl won about a month ago. I heard a rumour, and I can't believe this, that you actually backed it. You unloaded on it.
I'm not a.
Well, how much did you?
I'm not what you would call a big punter or and.
But
I
how
more,
much-
well, more often than not, I just watch them go around, which is
Yes,
fine.
and that's good. That's
I'm
a
happy
good way
with-
to
I'm
be.
happy doing that.
I wish I could do that. Someone told me that you actually had $7.50 each way on it. Tell me that's not true, because that's not even a bet.
I was rounding down my account. There you go.
Please.
And it did happen.
No, even like as his father, were you disgusted?
no, well,
Well, that's embarrassing,
no. I didn't want to say that.
I mean-
You're right.
mate.
I wouldn't have said it, but
$7.50 each way.
I was being a tight ass and I rounded down my
Yeah,
account. Okay.
Oh, well, by the way, that was
Anyway, he won that.
It was 41s
won.
into 20s.
Yeah, that's
Must
because he
have
had
been
$7.50 each way on it.
No phone call, something. That this has got a chance. Anything? All right.
We'd have to ring 3,000 people.
We're done.
Is that it?
No, we've got to do the six.
Yeah. No, well, that's good. Now, do we need to mention sports bet anymore?
No, they've got.
Well, Clint's here. You can sign up. Go to sportsbet.com.au. There you go. That'll be up there. Anything else?
I think we're
I
done.
think we're done, aren't we?
Am I gone? Is this my first?
You can
and
go
last?
and grab your coffee that you were getting 20
No,
minutes
that's all right, I'll
ago.
grab it.
No, you actually did a pretty good job.
You reckon?
Very professional. You got any tips for Bruce?
Just lighten up, Bruce. Lighten up, champ. Not that serious. We're all just having fun trying to back a winner. No, he's good. He goes good. I actually do watch it. I'm one of the 68.
See you next week, guys.
Is that it?
That's it.
See you, buddy. Been a pleasure.
Thanks, Paul.
Been a pleasure.
Well
All
done.
good. See ya. Right here with Toby and Trent. And Toby, very sad news that your father passed away during the week, mate.
He
The
passed away.
great Don Adams.
Don Bandy,
sorry, yeah.
Bandy as
Yeah.
he's known in and around the Hunter Valley and throughout Australia. Obviously, toured with the Kangaroos in '56, '57. In that great team, as you know, he's an iconic figure in the Hunter Valley, especially around Maitland and Scone, where he finished up playing footy, and you know he was great for the Scone Rugby League club. He coached through the 70s and 80s and captain coached there, and was a father figure to a lot of the Hunter Valley kids, or Scone kids anyway. Coached Northern Division, may have even coached country, I think. Coached John Donnelly and a lot of terrific players.
Deal
And
brothers.
he was a great father.
Well, so as a son, what do you think his greatest quality was for you?
As a son, he was every bit of you come up from a father, really. It's great.
Yeah. All right. And you got some memories of Granddad? Yeah.
No. Because we'd never lived in Scone since I'd grown up in that. But he was tough. He was hard. He was fair, and he's just a great man.
All right, boys. Funerals next week. I know you'll go down and do him proud.
Yep. Rest in peace.